and learning based on constructivism. The implications for teaching and learning based on constructivism, the teacher has to ascertain and activate prior knowledge and existing concepts through discussion, task, or the use of mind maps. So the teacher must take steps to know what the learner knows before he or she even teaches, right? Because by activating the prior knowledge of the learner, the teacher is preparing the learner to accept the new information in a more easily memorable manner, in a more easily remembered manner. Things will be stored easily, the new information, and it will be retrieved easily. As for the classroom, the teacher has to create a very supportive climate, because students have to feel safe, comfortable enough to tell the teacher what they know, what they don't know, how they study, how certain ways of studying is a little bit more difficult for them. So these are the things that the teacher has to know, right? The teacher helps the students to deconstruct existing concepts and rebuild more sophisticated ones through the use of challenging questions, problems, task, discussion, and study guides. So what is known by the teacher, all right, has to be what is known by the teacher of the learner's prior experience has to be used by the teacher to build more sophisticated questions, more sophisticated experiences for the students. Yeah, right? And how do they do this? How does the teacher do this? By providing challenging questions, by creating activities, all right, by forming little groups in the classrooms and throwing questions to them so that they discuss, or even providing a study guide. So these are some of the ways where the teacher helps the students to go from basic concepts to more difficult concepts. It is a very progressive way of teaching. Teachers should encourage students to think and reflect on the processes of learning in their subjects and their underlying epistemologies, all right? So teachers should always ask students to think about, to reflect on what they are studying and how they are studying, why they are studying it, the purpose for studying, yeah? Because it is very important that the learners have core concepts of the subject strong, all right? Only then can they develop progress from that particular core concepts. So based on the subject they are learning, all right, they should bring in their world experience, their learning experience to understand that material, all right? So it is very important that to summarize, it is very important that the learner is able to tell the teacher what he or she already knows, and the teacher should use this knowledge to prepare the lesson so that effective learning goes on in the classroom.